battle has just begun!
Hello and welcome to the RobotnikIsSexy show. I have a super special match for you. This is my second round in the Sakura Con Team Scyther tournament, and it is against PDowns again, and this time the gloves are off. This is not a friendly, this is not mono poison, mono dark, mono whatever. This is me bringing the A+ team trying to go for the win. I noticed that he has a bit of a stealth rock weakness, so I am going to try to get them up as soon as possible, but of course he leads with Infernape, which is not great for me as I switch into Sylveon, goes for close combat, and I am going to go for a Wish. I really should have gone for the Hyper Voice to break possible Focus Sash, because it turns out he has a Focus Sash lead Infernape who carries Stealth Rocks, so bit of egg on my face, you could say, because yeah, I just allow him to get Stealth Rocks up for free, and then he U-turns. So Infernape is untouched, and this is a horrible thing. And yeah, just look kind of dumb. Misplay, one of many. I play kind of bad in this match, but this match is really, really good. And you know how I said underestimating Dragalge kicks me in the balls later? Well, we're going to get a bit of that right now. Fast Rides is going to come out. I finally go for Hyper Voice, like it matters, and I'm going to switch out to DEAD, and I see this as an opportunity to get up Stealth Rocks, and he goes for Toxic Spikes, and then I'm going to make misplay number 2, the biggest misplay of them all. I don't go for Defog, I go for Knockoff, which is the most backwards play ever. Like, I don't need to go for Knockoff at all. I guess I wanted to inhibit his recovery, you know, so he doesn't get some HP back every turn, but with Toxic Spikes down and Stealth Rocks down, and the fact that he very advantageously, you know, phases me out to Arcanine, who is very susceptible to Stealth Rocks and Toxic Spikes. Yeah, that ain't great. I do have Heal Bell, I do have Wish, but you know, that's going to take some extra time. I am going to decide to just kill him with Flare Blitz, because I don't want him to just continue to Dragon Tail, because that would be the best play. The best play to do, just click Dragon Tail until you die, and yeah, maybe even go for Rest and Sleep Talk. I wasn't sure what the moveset on this guy was, which is the problem with Dragalge, because it's a Pokemon you never see, and when you do see it, you're always surprised, so yeah. Did I mention this man has a Weezing on his team? He has kind of a really cool niche Weezing. He has Weezing combined with Mega Absol, which is really quite clever, because Weezing is immune to ground, obviously, with Levitate ability. And if you're wondering why I have a Citrus Berry, there was an item clause for this tournament, so I had to get rid of one of my leftovers. But thankfully for me, my items are in such a variety that I only had to get rid of one of my leftovers carriers, so everybody else has their item. But yeah. Yep. Yeah, what was I saying? Mega, no, did I say Absol? Fuck me. Mega Mawile and Weezing is a pretty smart little niche core, because everything, well, actually it isn't that perfect. If you have a fire type, it will beat it, because Weezing typically cannot do anything to fire Pokemon, because all it does is Will-O-Wisp everything. But it's kind of a neat little thing. Immune to Earthquake, so you can just switch into Weezing. Immune to, oh, what else is it weak to? Just Earthquake, so I don't know. It's kind of a novelty thing. I thought it was neat at the time, and it's going to be a big pain in my ass. For some reason, misplay number, I've lost count now. I'm so good at this narration thing, aren't I? Oh, I do predict oh, that's right, I predict the Steel move and receive a Wish. But for some reason, after receiving the Wish, I decide to Death Fodder King Dedede, which is misplay number 3 or 4. Or no, this play in particular isn't a misplay. Actually, I go for Stealth Rock. That's a healthy play. That's a good play. But then I decide to just leave Dedede in and just Scald until I die. I completely forgot he had a Weezing. Yeah. So me not at 100%, which is all of the time. I have a saying I say in a lot of my Wi-Fi videos. I make a misplay at least once per battle, at least once. And sometimes it's at the most pivotal times. I was thinking with blinders on, all I could think of was I just want to kill Hydreigon with Diggersby, so I want to fodder whatever I can. I fodder Empoleon, and that's really unfortunate because Empoleon completely shuts down Weezing. Weezing can't do a damn thing. I've got special defensive tank Empoleon, you can go for Thunderbolt, it's not going to do shit, you're a Weezing, you know? Like, unless you're Specs, I mean, even if you are Specs, I can probably take one before dying. So Death Foddering Empoleon, not exactly great, especially when I have an Arcanine who is knocking on heaven's door over here. Definitely would have been a better Death Fodder. So, yeah, not great. This play here, excellent play. I didn't expect him to have Roost. Most Dragonite with weakness policy do not carry Roost, so I was thrown through a loop in that way. I thought he had Lumberry because most roosting Dragonites do not have weakness policy as a rule. But then again, this guy has a Dragalge and a Weezing, so he obviously thinks outside of the box, and that outside thinking is going to give him an immense advantage, along with me just shooting myself in the foot, as I do. So I'm going to go for Hyper Voice, expecting not weakness policy, when weakness policy shows up. And that really sucks. I was expecting Earthquake here. I just wanted to Death Fodder Sylveon, see what his third move was, or yeah, third move, and it seems to be Stone Edge, which is interesting. And I missed the Stone Edge. This isn't exactly a misplay. This is just me getting my pooch screwed. But I really needed that Stone Edge to connect on that particular turn because I miss. He goes for the Roost, gets his Multiscale back. I get a critical hit, but as I said last Wi-Fi battle, critical hits don't mean shit anymore. He's gonna survive. He's gonna take me out with a second Extreme Speed. Thankfully, Diggersby is bulky enough to survive 1 plus 2 Extreme Speed. And now I am forced to use Venusaur early, which is not great. Definitely a on the back foot situation, because after I take down this Goliath of a Pokemon, +2/+2 Dragonite with Extreme Speed, and for whatever reason he doesn't go for Extreme Speed there. I guess he thought he would outspeed me naturally. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't outspeed me actually. He must have really weird EVs. And he has Fire Blast on Infernape. This guy's just weird. Yeah, after taking out the Goliath of the Pokemon, +2/+2 Dragonite, which is a nightmare to deal with, he still has a full health Mega Mawile in the back that I'm going to have to deal with. And that's just really shitty. I'm going to have the foresight to Synthesis up before killing him. I just, Synthesis up, I got the Poison Hex, that means he's going to die to Poison while I heal myself. That is very ideal. But as I said, Mega Mawile is in the back. And that kind of sucks. That really does kind of suck, because I'm going to have to spend Venusaur on this Mega Mawile. I don't have anyone else to deal with it. And this is one of those games where I don't know, my spirit was definitely crushed early on. I was calling good game by the 3rd or 5th turn, and the matches where I know I've lost by the 3rd or 5th turn are always really bad. Actually, they're not always really bad, but it's always a very bad feeling to know that you've lost by like the 5th turn. I've had a lot of matches like that. But sometimes they can, they can turn the corner. Something spectacular could happen, like I could pull something out of my ass. And, this is Pokemon, the game of RNG, so, don't count yourself out quite yet. But in my way of thinking, I'm thinking ahead. I'm thinking turns ahead. I'm thinking 2014 turns ahead, and I know that if everything goes as planned, he's just going to beat me. Which of course, my opponent always denies this every time I say it at the 5th turn, and then I always lose. But then again, It's having a good attitude. You know what they say: if you feel like you've lost, then you have lost. You know. So, as a man thinketh, so he is, says the Bibles is. So that's a bit of a good thing. But I'm just gonna take some hits. He's going for power up punch. This is very strange. He's getting very greedy. He could have just iron-headed me twice. There's like. I misplay 3 or 4 times, and then I miss a very crucial move, so that's really shitty. But I do get his health down low enough to where I know I can kill him with extreme speed. Because once again, extreme speed is the highest priority attack in the game, so Sucker Punch is not going to work. But unfortunately, his last smegging Pokemon, the final Smeg, the final Smegger, is better Ed than Smeg, the Weezing, Rimsey, good old Rimsey. And you know what? I don't have a Lumberry Dragonite. I've got weakness policies, so just gotta cross my fingers and hope that Wisp misses. And fuck me, it doesn't. So yeah, I actually should have just used Dragon Dance like 4 times, because honestly at this point he was just going to use Pain Split over and over, but I had conceded to loss at this point, so I just wanted to click Dragon Claw every time and hope for a critical hit. And I might even get one. I don't think it does much. No. And he has Clear Smog anyway, so had I gone for Dragon Dance, that would have been that would have failed as well. So I don't know. Weezing, nice little custom set Weezing, completely throws me off, especially when your last Pokemon is all physical, which, come to think of it, custom Weezing combined with Florges? Huh? How about that? Huh? Bleh. That's cool, because Florges is one of those Pokemon where if you have only special attackers left, you're boned. And Weezing is definitely one of those Pokemon where if you only have physical attackers left, you are boned. So that's kind of a match made in heaven right there. Maybe make some kind of oddball UU team off that. But yeah, he's going to defeat me in a very tense match, and kudos to you. I was sent to the losers bracket, and I am going to have to fight my way out of it. I'm going to have to fight my way out of it. Holy shit. Pronunciation. I can talk. I swear. I'm going to have to fight my way out of the losers bracket, and we're going to have to see how that goes. It was a pretty healthy tournament. There were like 8 people or something, which in my mind is a lot for an event that wasn't even an official event. It was just organized by a bunch of people who called themselves Team Scyther, and they were just hanging out. They were hanging out in the mobile gaming room, and they were literally handing out little slips of paper saying Saturday Pokemon Tournament. So yeah, that's cool. And they provided prizes. Nothing cash related, but yeah, prizes. Cool shit. If I go to Sakura Con next year, I will try to be a gym leader in the mobile gaming room. I'm gonna try, but yeah, that's enough about me and talking and narrating in general. This is way long enough, so if you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed it, which you probably don't, please like and comment and subscribe if you want to. 755 subscribers, slowly rolling towards the 800 mark. It would be nice to reach 1,000 subscribers before I die. That'd be cool. But yeah, other than that, have a good day, and I will see you later. YouTube.